next to me at the nail salon had a lot to say to the service worker.
I ain't even getting.
This lady sitting next to me at the nail salon had a lot to say to the service worker, so I had to put her in her place. So I go ahead and walk into my local nail salon, which I've been going to since high school. Shout out my girl Sarah for always getting me right. I'm sitting down with my girl, talking about how life's been lately, and then there comes this rude lady with a stank face talking about, do my nails. She's like, oh, okay, let me just finish up with him really quick. She has the nerve to be like, him getting his nails done. I let it go because I was going to let him deal with it. She starts doing her nails while mine are drying and I'm getting some new designs. After a little bit, she really says, this is not the color I wanted or the shape. What is wrong with you? This is terrible work and I could have done it better myself. Ain't nobody gonna talk to my nail tech like that, so I stepped in. I said, if you could have done it better yourself, ma'am, you should have done it yourself. Despite her literally asking for it, she looks at me, she says, do you see this? This is messed up. Is this what you came to our country to do? Go back. I said, first of all, ma'am, you need to go back to whatever hole you came from. Second of all, you messed up your makeup this morning. I don't see you beating yourself up about it.
Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys always for coming back for another video. So in this week's video, we're going to have something a little bit different. We're going to be watching videos of nail techs that are kind of explaining what's going on in their everyday life, things that kind of make them upset, things that piss them off, reasons why they charge the way they do, some things that are making them even question, not even re-question, question ain't a word, but starting to make them question, why they should even stay in the business. And I wanted to share that with you. I wanted to let you know, that as nails techs, we are people, and on the other side of things, I know a lot of my videos are people complaining about, the services that they get and all the things that come behind it. But at the end of the day, we are all people and we all have our issues. And I apologize too if there's noise in the background. I'm out of town, but I had to get a video out to you guys. I'm dedicated, y'all. I'm dedicated. But anyway, yeah, I just want to kind of bring the perspective of the nail tech, and I'll be going through, and showing other service providers. But because I'm, partial to nails girls and guys and everybody in between, I wanted to make sure I spoke on that first. So yeah, so we're gonna look at a couple of videos, and give me your thoughts if you're a nail tech, hairdresser, lash tech, and all those things, or even if you're a client, what are some of the things that you do to try to make sure that you and your nail tech, lash tech, and everybody else in between have, a good rapport, or to make sure that the experience is pleasant. Back in the day, the nail techs, we were like therapists, but now it's like we are... I don't even know what to call it. We're not even therapists anymore. We are like holding our own, like making sure we ain't fighting the girls. So, I just wanted to get your perspective on everything, and we'll watch these videos together. And I'll come back, of course. So let's get into it.
The worst type of nail clients from a nail tech of 11 years.
Oh my God.
The worst type of nail clients from a nail tech of 11 years. First of all, we have got the ones who just want a bargain. They just flit in between different nail bars, whichever's got an offer on at the moment. They can just fit you in, don't really care what's on their nails, just want them to last. No, thank you. I like a client who cares about their nail health, so we can make sure you've got lovely, healthy, pretty nails, but also ones that value the cost of my service I'm providing. Then you've got the rude ones, the ones who tell you you're taking too long, and you just think, well, I could be quicker, but it's not going to be very good. Or you've got the ones who grab a nail file partway through your service. That has happened to me. The one who tells you you're not doing it right. And then you've got the ones who are just consistently very late. I'm not just talking like 5 minutes here and there because of traffic, fair enough. The ones who are like half an hour late and then ask you why you can't possibly fit in an hour and a half treatment in an hour. Then standard, you've got the ones that just don't turn up. I mean, that's just really rude. Obviously, there's an emergency, but no, thank you. Just need to caveat this with I've actually no longer got clients like this. I've only got really lovely ones. Thank you.
I had a client. She just canceled today for her appointment. Today. Her appointment is an hour away from now. And mind you, she canceled that before, like a month ago. So this lady, she pre-scheduled a year in advance, and she keep canceling her appointment. And she tried to move her appointment time to a different time on the same day of her appointment, and I couldn't do it for her. And y'all, she got mad at me. Like, how you mad at me? You the one that moved your own appointments, right? And so now I still have another couple months of her appointments, and I try to reach out to her. I'm trying to say, hey, are you keeping your other appointments since you already messed up 2 appointments? And y'all, I messaged her since Sunday, okay, and she have not replied, and she missed her appointment again. That shit pissed me off. Yeah, so if she don't reply back, I'm gonna ban her ass. Like, she is gonna be on the wall, like permanently banned. Like, good. You hear me?
I hear you.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, if you do that shit to me, I'm ban your ass too.
I would have already
I'm
banned
pissed.
her. I would have already banned her.
Yeah.
Y'all, I got a nail tech rant. I'm so fucking irritated. So I just got back from vacation. We was out in Turks and Caicos for a week, and I also got engaged. And y'all, I just took my first client from being on vacation. Worst experience, like, from being back from vacation. I'm so irritated. I speak for a lot of nail techs when I say this, but stop telling nail techs to freestyle on your nails when you are picky. And then you say, oh, I'm not picky. When you sit here telling me what you, exactly every little detail on your nails, that's being picky. And stop asking me to do freestyles. Stop asking any nail tech to do freestyles, because that's going to irritate us. Don't sit there and tell me, oh, you can freestyle on my nails, but then you want every little detail on your nails to be a certain way. That's not freestyling. Stop doing that. It's irritating. Like, I don't mind if you want to incorporate something. Maybe it's your birthday. I don't mind doing that. But every little detail, like nitpicking, that is not okay. I just finished my first client from being back from vacation, and y'all, she was so irritating. One, she got these medium short nails, like they're short medium. She booked medium, but when she came, she wanted them short as hell. And then she want designs. That's another thing. Stop getting designs that you see on long nails and want them on short ass nails. It's not gonna turn out the same. She wanted this design that she saw on some long nails. She wanted me to do them. Also, she got her nails short. Again, she got her nails short. She wanted them ballerina. There ain't no such thing as short ballerina nails. Ballerina is specifically for long and XL nails. Like, the longer your nails is, the more narrow it can get. The shorter your nails get, the wider it gets. And I kept explaining that to her, and she was like, oh, well, my old nail tech, they were able to get it really, really narrow. Baby, I'm not your old nail tech. I'm not her. I'm not he. I'm not them. Go to them. I'm not them. She kept telling me get them super narrow. I'm like, girl, this is as much as I can do. Then the design, y'all. Let me show y'all the design she want. I'm going to put it right here, the design she want. She wanted this design with fall colors, different mix and match fall colors, and some glitter. And then when I told her the price, because at the end of the day it was hand painted, she got mad and talking about, oh, why you didn't tell me? First and foremost, you booked an inspo set, and I don't know why you told me to freestyle when you booked the inspo set. And then you didn't send me the picture. You sent me a random screenshot saying that you'll send me a picture later, and then you mad at me? Girl, bye. Get out of here. Like, y'all, I'm at the point where I just want to take my regulars and returning clients, because especially these new clients that be going to nail salons, they be doing too much for me. So what do y'all do when y'all have real difficult clients? Because at this point, I just blocked her. It was just too much. It was just too much.
Story time about the most annoying client that has ever sat in my nail chair. People ask me this question all the time, and I always kind of felt weird about it, but it's been so long ago that I took this client that I'm like, whatever, I'll just tell you. So this girl comes into the salon with her friend, and she says, I want dark red nails with neon green designs. And I was like, okay, well, that's hideous, but that's fine. We will do it. So I was doing her nails. I painted some little flames, some scorpions, whatever. And then she says, oh, I also want a Japanese wave on my nail. And I was like, whoa, okay. Now, I don't know about you, but when I think of a Japanese wave, I think of this painting. I feel like that's a pretty fair assumption. So I said to her, okay, just to clarify, you want the Japanese classic painting with the blue and the white and the detail? And she was like, yes. I got started on this nail. It was really detailed. I really tried to make it look exactly like the painting, and I've been painting on it for about 15 minutes when suddenly she looks down and says, oh, that's not really what I wanted. I was looking for something like a little bit more simple. I was a little bit annoyed because she had been blabbing to her friend the entire time, and during that time she could have looked down and said, oh, actually, you're not really going on the right track, at which point I could have course corrected, but she didn't, so I had to wipe off the entire nail and start over. So I started on the nail again, and I painted a similar thing, but just did less fine lines, not as much contrast, like just took it down a notch. After about 10 minutes of me painting this nail, she looks down and she's like, bitch, I was there like this. Then she proceeded to tell me that it was still too complicated and she wanted it to be more simple. And I was just like, I don't understand. Like, she wouldn't elaborate past that. So I again wiped the nail off and tried to just like fix it to make it a little bit more basic. And 10 minutes later, she did the same thing again. And she started to get mad at me. And I was like, okay, girl, you know what? There's obviously miscommunication here. So I'm literally gonna give you a piece of paper and you draw me what you want me to paint on your nail because I'm not getting it. You guys, are you ready to see what she drew? This! Sorry. Bitch, I was irate.
I had to ban a client and she instantly went to social media and reported and said that people don't be about their money for real. No, I'm not about the headache for real. I'm actually kind of tired of you trying to negotiate prices every time it's time for you to book a service. I am sick and tired of you asking, can you be 10 to 15 minutes late every time it's time for you to show up for your appointment? All money ain't good money. And to anybody out there that owns a business or is looking to own a business, number one, I encourage you to be anything you want in life. But hear me when I say it. Please don't be no fool. Sometimes people put up with anything just to say they got clientele coming in. Not me. No amount of coin is worth the disrespect, worth the headache. And since you do not respect me and what I stand for, I can no longer serve you. I don't care if you was the biggest tipper. I don't care if your bank account was as long as two of me put together. And I'm 5'5". It is not worth the headache that comes with you. Soon as you let one thing slide, people start ice skating. We can't have that around here. Not here at the headquarters. This is not the ice rink. I don't even like when it's too cold outside. Moral of the story, cousins. Stand on business. And anybody that go against it, they got to go. Anybody that play with the concept, anybody that play with you, your time, your business, your brand, they got to go. The first time. Don't keep letting it slide because now you got a problem on your hand that you can't get rid of. Take it from me, cousins. This I do know. It's not worth it. Stop putting up with anything just to say you're having something. Slow motion better than no motion. Get with it, stay with it. Thank you for tuning in.
Do y'all ever think that... Okay, let me restart. Let me rewind. Y'all know how there be some clients that be like, they'll take care of all these rules. They want you to pay a deposit and you can only pay in cash and you can't do this and you can't do that. And they have all these rules for no reason. Salons don't have those rules. Y'all know them people, right? Does it ever occur to them that the reason we have all these rules is because they don't have common sense? Like, it's common sense if you make an appointment, you should be here at the time of the appointment. It's common sense that your nail tech might have other clients after you. You're not the only client in the world. It's common sense that if you don't show up for an appointment, you wasted their time because you booked that slot. It's common sense that if you know you need a soak off, maybe you should tell them that you need a soak off because that's obviously going to add time to your appointment because it takes time to do that. It's common sense that if you charge your card on something, it would be super fucking rude to dispute it, right? It's common sense that, you know, if something is a certain price and it's pretty expensive, that whatever service you're getting that you have to use that something for, that some of that might be included in the price of the service you're getting, right? It's common sense that you don't want an infection, right? That you would want the things that are used on you that are not able to be sanitized to be thrown away, right? Because you don't want us to use something on you that hasn't been sanitized or can't be sanitized. It's common sense that your nail tech probably spent hours in school to get their license, right? It's common sense that that probably taught them some things that you, as a client who has no knowledge on nail products or anything about being a nail tech, might not know. It's common sense, right? A lot of it's common sense. But y'all like to act like it's not common sense. So what we do is we take those common sense things and we turn them into rules, into policies. And we post those so that you can see it, so that if it's not common sense to you, you now know it. And tell me how, even though we post all these rules that are mostly common sense, because I feel like a lot of them are common sense and we just have to spell it out for you so that you can't come to us later and be like, well, I didn't know that if I didn't show up, you were gonna keep my deposit. I didn't know you were gonna do that. Why? If that was the case, I would have shown up. Why do people even do deposits? Probably because people like you don't show up. And we're protecting ourselves because it's common sense that some of y'all have no respect. So instead of complaining to your nail tech or complaining to everybody else about your nail tech, just go to a nail tech that has policies that you like. If you don't like our policies, don't book with us. Simple as that, because baby, if you have a problem with my policies, baby, you ain't my target audience anyways. Y'all the ones who make us have to baby you by listing all of our policies. It would be much easier if you just used your common sense. Okay, bye. I literally just had the worst effing client ever. This bitch literally, she was so fucking picky. Like, I'm gonna just show you. Listen, I'm gonna just keep playing the clip so you can see what I'm talking about.
I just want to make sure you do it right. Did he do lowercase or uppercase? No, I wanted the J there first. Uppercase. Understand that?
Can you relax, please? Okay, so that one's done. You could put that in now.
But I need lotion. I don't know what bad stuff you put it on boards. Itches there. No, my hands are dry. I mean, what?
Our fee, it's like $1, but that's okay.
That was gonna be your tip anyway. So there.
She even literally wrote on the receipt. I wish I still had the receipt, but she literally wrote on the receipt, your tip is to do better next time. To do better. Girl, good night.
What I'm not gonna do is let y'all stress me out on this app. Because I said what I said on my last video, okay? Someone say, oh, y'all must not want no money. Y'all want me dead for a couple dollars? The 150 will be here, I'll be long gone. Another 150 will come my way. I only have one body to take care of. You understand? I realize a lot of people think that because we work for ourselves, anyone who swing little dollars in our face, we have to jump for that. If they say come at 5 a.m. because I have $200, we must come at 5 a.m. because we have $200. I mean, listen, some people do it, that's fine. But why a lot of people making it seem like you have to do it, like you have no choice? This one was a kicker because this happened to me. What if the person don't have the money right away? This girl booked me September 1st. This ain't even a regular. She explained to me her situation. I was like, okay, bad. She booked for December 20th. Then she could tell me she ain't get paid. Or she don't have the funds, so she can't make it to her appointment no more. September, October, November. I feel like even if you save $5 a day, you would make that. But that ain't me. I don't know people's pockets, so I don't know what situation, so I understand that. Y'all gotta understand, this is Christmas season, bro. I understand some people don't know where their money coming from to get their nails done or whatever. But keep in mind when that happens and you book last minute, these things are gonna happen. You might not find an appointment. You understand? Some nail techs aren't willing to work earlier or later, which is me. Some nail techs are willing to work earlier or later for a fee. You understand? And sometimes when they tell you all they fee, you all mad. Or if you have the spot, you have it. Why you gotta charge me extra? That's their policy. But you understand? I may not personally do it. You know, Jack might not personally do it. Tommy might not do it. But Peter say he doing it. And if Peter is the only one available, what you can do? So no, don't tell me, oh, I don't want to make no money. Or, you know, or you need to make the money while it making. Bro, I don't think people understand, bro. Last year was the worst for me. I overworked myself. And you know where all my Christmas money gone? Right in the Dr. White coat. Yeah. So I learned my lesson, you know, and unfortunately for me, that kind of traumatized me because up until this day, I still have like health anxiety. That something is wrong with me because I'm working around all these stuff and I overwork myself. And that's why I don't overwork myself. If I can't handle it, I'm not going to do it. Now, fortunately for me, these last couple of days leading up to Christmas, I was able to take some clients later than usual, but it was never past 8 o'clock. Like I say, that's just me personally. I am someone who tends to get sick a lot, so I am not doing it. Y'all gotta understand. But I had to learn that the money can come, but it's only one of me. I can't buy another body back, bro. You understand? So for the clients out there who get mad, the people don't want to take them 4 o'clock in the morning or 12 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the night, you got anyways, that's it, boy, because this run me on. But like I tell people, boy, you just don't know until you do it, until you end up in that shoe. Because I missed my hair appointment. When I tell her where she could fit me in, let me know, because I in the business too, so I understand what she going through more than anyone. But yeah, we just book y'all appointments as early as y'all can. And if y'all can't find no one, because y'all book late, and Peter down the road say she'll take you for $300 extra, either you pay the $300 or you buy some press on. And I mean with nails, hair, lashes, whatever it is. I understand there's people who do last minute stuff like me. I am very last minute. But I try my best to book things early because I know during this season, I can get leave out, and which I did. I did get leave out.
Okay, so I know I cannot be the only one that feels this way. So I've been doing nails for about 5 years professionally, And I've never understood why so many service providers have 1,000,001 rules. Like, why are your policies so long? Why do you expect me to read all of this? But now I understand. I get it now. So after 5 years, I've encountered so many different type of clients. And I love my clients dearly. I do. But some of y'all starting to piss me off. Not even gonna lie. So my booking site's open. If you book an appointment, you book for 12 p.m. I expect to see you at 12 p.m. If you're going to be late, then you communicate before 12 p.m. Don't text me at 12:10 saying, hey, I'm about to be late. You should communicate that beforehand. But if I charge you a late fee, then I'm in the wrong. And my reason for a late fee is because I'm going to run over into my next client and I have to discount them. So your late fee is going towards their appointment so they can get a discount. It's not because I'm money hungry or I'm greedy or I'm just being mean. You have to be considerate of other people's times. It's not about me. It's about my clients and their time. So yeah, now I get it. Y'all look, just start doing your own nails. Just start doing your own service.
People are actually too comfortable wasting people's time. Because right now I just cancelled someone. I just cancelled an appointment. And she was actually close to getting here. But then I have a 15-minute grace period, right? And her appointment was supposed to be at 9:30. Tell me why at 9:30 she texts me and she's like, I just finished bathing. I'm about to request. So I'm like, oh, okay, maybe it won't take long. 10 a.m. I text her, ma'am. And she's like, oh no, I'm approaching Primrose. And I tell her, unfortunately, your appointment has been cancelled. And I'm actually so mad because I didn't charge her a deposit because she actually texted me in the AM. So while I was sleeping, she texted me and she was like, can I book an appointment? I had an open slot for like 9:30. So I told her, no, you can come, but I'm not going to charge you a deposit because you're coming on the same day, you know? Yeah. And I learned. So guys, the reason why as service providers, the reason why we charge deposits is for things like this. You know, the lack of respect for our time. So yeah, I had to cancel her because I have someone coming in later after her appointment and we're not going to have enough time. I was probably even going to have enough time, but it's like I need to enforce my policies. You understand? Because I'm sure I said it was going to take like 1 hour, 15 minutes or 2 hours on the dot. But it's like, just for the sake of getting used to enforcing my policies, I had to cancel her appointment. So guys, please respect our time. And please also understand why we charge deposits. It's for things like this. Luckily, my clients don't give me problems when it comes to deposits. But then I usually have grace for people that are coming on the same day. I don't charge them deposits if I have space on that day that you actually want to book an appointment. But then not anymore. You're going to pay for it.
Ain't cheap, bros. Stop trying to negotiate nail prices. The price is the price.
I just gotta get this off my chest. I am tired of being a nail tech. I'm tired of this. I am so sick of it. Like, oh, my bad. I have had so many no-call, no-shows for the month of November. And I thought November was going to be a good month, but it's been trash. Like, October was way better than November. I have so many people who have been BSing, booking appointments, canceling, or like, it's okay, I can understand canceling, but some people have been doing it last minute, which is very annoying because I could have had someone in that spot. But I can understand some people's situations. But then the no call, no shows. Like, I think I probably had 3 no call, no shows this week, and I'm just irritated. I had one last evening, it was last evening or last night. Then I had one today, my first client today. And this girl, she told me she was going to be here today at 3 because she wanted to reschedule to another day, but I didn't have that day available. So she was like, okay, don't worry about it. I'll be there at 3. Why you just didn't tell me you couldn't make it? I'm just sitting up here waiting on you and you not even here. Like, that pisses me off. And mind you, these people who are doing this, these are people who came to me before. So I'm like, I'm irritated. I don't want to do this. Like, I ain't got time for this inconsistent stuff. Like, especially with this inflation and damn near recession, who has time for inconsistent money? I don't. Like, no, no, absolutely not. And this is exactly why I don't want to be. I'm just got to the point. I'm just losing my passion for nails. Like, it's honestly getting to the point where it's just, I don't know. I'm not happy doing it no more. Like, dealing with all this shit. Like, it's becoming, like, I guess, a burden, I guess. And I just don't want to do it no more because I'm not happy, especially dealing with certain clients and all this stuff and all these issues I've been having lately. I do not want to do this no more. Like, I just don't. So I don't know if it's just me that's been going through it with clients, or is there any other nail techs or what, but y'all, I'm sick and tired of it, and I'm just fed up at this point.
So here's the thing, right? I'm a nail technician for a living, right? That's how I pay my bills. The price is the price. Y'all have to stop trying to negotiate nail prices. Y'all don't negotiate hair prices. Y'all don't negotiate makeup prices. Y'all don't negotiate lash prices. Y'all don't negotiate nothing else. But when it comes to these nails that take an hour, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, some of y'all expect the most for so little, right? I've worked in all type of salon environments. I've been in the suites. I've been in the nail shop. I've been in the American nail shop. I've been in Vietnamese nail shops. The going rate for a full set is between $50 and $55. That's the flat rate. If short and square, short and square, that's $55 or $50, depending on where you go. Anywho, for length, it's additional. Some people charge a flat rate of additional length. Like, for example, I charge $10 for length. This would be $55 plus 10 for this length right here, right? If you go longer, I'll charge you $20. I've posted the prices at the shop before. It goes 50, 55, 65, 75, 85 for the length. That's just the length. That's not the shape. This is square. There is no extra for square. If you want stiletto, the pointy ones, you want coffin, I charge another $10 on top of that. Some shops charge $5, some shops charge $10. Some people charge whatever they charge for shape, right? Then you got artwork, designs, stones, French. You see this French on here? French alone is $15, maybe $20, depending on what kind of French you get. Then I got stones on my nails. So that's an additional charge as well. Some shops charge per stone. I just charge $5 a finger. If you want it all blinged out, I'll charge $10 for that nail to be all blinged out. So you can do the math on how much that'll cost, right? Especially if you have long nails. It costs a lot of money. It also takes a lot of time and it's very tedious, and you're drawing on a very small surface. So you have to be very, very detailed in your work for it to come out looking like something.
You know what really just grinds my gears lately? Okay, so I'm a licensed nail tech and I own a little salon. And, you know, the prices of everything are going up, but throughout, and I've been licensed almost 20 years. And throughout the years, I've always heard people complain about nail prices, no matter what they are. When they were $40 a set, people bitched. And when they're $70 a set, people are complaining. And so I just recently did a little bit of a price increase. And, you know, with that along comes some complaining and whatever. But people in my area will pay upwards of 150 plus for a set of lashes, and they will completely they're like $75 for a set of nails. What, you know? So I went through and I was like, all right, what all would I need to do a set of nails? And this is not like by like a single file, but this is for a package of files. Like if I'm ordering the things that I need to do, I do hard gel nails, and not counting like my nail table or any furniture, but including a drill, nail lamps, you know, the curing lamps, etc. With 6 colors and 6 glitters. Mind you, as nail techs, we typically have hundreds of them. Like I do. I have hundreds of colors because I never know what somebody's going to want. And if you're a nail tech, you have to have a huge variety of stuff. You can't tell every client that I don't have that, I don't have that. So you have to have hundreds of glitters, hundreds of colors, hundreds of stones, hundreds of charms, hundreds of whatever. You just need a lot. So I went through, and for me to just have 6 colors and 6 glitters and then like 2 base gels. So 1 clear and 1 pink. That's it. So this isn't an all-inclusive list. This is what I would need to do, like a basic set of nails. If you were coming into me and I didn't know if you wanted Frenchies, so I got to have a cover pink, and I don't know if you want what color you want, so I have 6 to choose from and I have 6 glitters. It would cost me, the basic setup, not my nail table or chairs or salon fees or license fees or anything else, but just to slap a set of nails on you would be $1,308.15. And you'd get 6 choices of colors and 6 choices of glitters. That's it. No stones, no matte top coat. You get shiny top coat. That's it. But in contrast, if I wanted to do lashes, I could get an entire lash kit with everything I need, even the hand sanitizer, a very reputable brand, very nice brand of lashes, for $225. So I would, and this is not a lashes versus nails thing or lashes, hairs, nails, all that, but nobody will complain about $700 visit for their hair or a $200 visit for their lashes, but they will absolutely get pissed, try to negotiate, throw fits, complain about a set of nails being $75 or $85. It takes just as much time to do a set of nails, which I have to do well because they have to last you 3 to 4 to 5 weeks with something you're banging on things all day long. So I got to do them good or they're not going to stay. They're going to break. They're going to fall apart. So I have to do them well. I have to use good product or again, they'll fall apart. And I charge you $75 and you feel like that's expensive, but you will pay $200 for a set of lashes that don't do anything. They just sit there. It's no more tedious or time consuming than doing a set of nails. It's physically less demanding on the person who's doing them because filing nails is not easy. Fighting against somebody's stiff hand is not easy. Having to have hundreds and like thousands of different nail art items on hand, brushes. Oh, I didn't even include brushes in here. So let's add another $50. So yeah, like I forgot brushes. Like shit, can't even do them without brushes. So yeah, that is why nails cost a lot. And you know what? You can find cheap nails. You can absolutely get on Amazon and order some cheap primers, some cheap acrylics, some cheap forms, or just get tips or whatever and slap a set of nails on that, you know what? It may last you a couple weeks. But if you're going to licensed nail techs who want their work to look good and to last you and to be really pretty, you're going to pay for it and you're still not paying as much as you should be. The nail tech is still not being compensated in a way that they should be. Their time is still viewed as less valuable than say a lash tech or a hair stylist or whatever. So please explain to me in the comments why people associate nails with being like, why do you think that they should be cheap? These are things that do you bang your hair on your phone all day long? Or do you bat your eyelashes into your phone all day long? Do you run them into shit when you're cleaning? Absolutely not. Make it make sense for me. It's just, it doesn't make sense at all.
Okay, so now that we've kind of heard the perspective of the nail techs talking about the clients, nail techs are also giving advice to other nail techs because I'll be honest, as a nail tech, there's certain things that you guys have done or just nail techs in general. I ain't gonna say y'all because I don't know, we all good people over here. But some things that nail techs, lash techs and stylists have done in general that have kind of jaded or scared or traumatized, clients to the point where, it's just no good for anybody. So I thought it was interesting to hear the perspective of nail techs kind of talking to nail techs and, giving just a little bit of advice on the things that, maybe y'all shouldn't be doing or maybe things that we need to focus on. There's things that aggravate me about other nail techs, but, that's not my place to talk about them. But when the client does come, or, you scroll through social media, there's things where you're like, why are they even doing that? So I thought it'd be interesting to kind of hear that side as well. So let's get into that too.
Hey guys, I just want to rant or chit chat a little bit, just a little bit. So my FYP page, I see a lot of like cute studios, rooms that are like pretty, white, pink, beautiful. That's promoting like acrylic collections, nail polish collections, paper towel collections, gloves and lamps and drills. Beautiful. Okay. But what about promoting your work instead of just like what your studio is set up like? Let me see your work. Like I just started TikTok. I'm brand new to TikTok. But in this industry, like I've worked at salons. Now I'm home based where I make 100% of my money. And let me tell you something. My setup is in a little corner of a living room. And basically That's my little setup. That's my setup. And I'm okay with that. Because me personally, I go to a shop and I see a setup like this or like that, baby, just know my nails about to be slayed. Like, it's about to be slayed. It's beautiful and clean or whatever, but okay, I'm gonna clean at the end of the night. But I personally do not have time to make it pretty. As soon as I finish a client, yeah, I'm gonna wipe down. See, I got my Clorox. I'm gonna wipe down my area next, because then I won't be done for the day. Or I will have my client waiting, and I won't want to slay her nails so that she can move on, so I can have my next one, because I am booked back to back, you know. And the point is, how about less showroom and more of your work, more case room? Well, more of your nails, more product. Let me see your nails. Let me see what you're working with, because the room is pretty, but can you do the work? Can you throw down like me? You know, so it's crazy that I'm showing you my work and I probably get a few likes, but then if somebody is showing you their studio setup without their work, they get thousands and thousands of views. And I know I'm not the only one that's complaining about it. Let's show more of our work and support each other than supporting a freaking room. Because you put me in a little underneath the bridge in a little corner, I'm still slaying your nails. Forget about the room. Fuck that shit. Put me in a little corner, in a little garage. I don't care. Put me in I'm gonna slay your nails. Let's promote that. How about that?
I'm just coming here to rant real quick about these nail techs and nail artists who are beefing over who stole whose work, who should credit who, and like, I'm confused. Y'all may not agree with me, but I really truly believe that there's no nail tech or nail artist out there that 100% originally freestyled the set and that's their work. All nail techs have nail sets that they store in their brain, that they like, that they saw, and they just tweak it a little bit and then they freestyle it. It is not originally yours, and you do not credit the people that you copied from, because half the time we don't even remember where we saw it from. We just saw it, we liked it, we stored it in our brain, and that's just, like, y'all really beefing over some weird stuff.
I think a lot of people forget about the number one way, in my opinion, to retain clients. And it's probably the most easy thing that you could do as a service provider. It's probably the easiest thing you could do as a human being. And that's literally just to be a good person, be understanding, be fair, be considerate, be honest. Now that doesn't mean you have to allow people to walk all over you or just don't have any policies. No, that's not what I'm saying. Here's a perfect example. It was recently my birthday and I had some problems come up. I had to reschedule, I'm not even kidding, over 10 clients. But none of them were rude, disrespectful, nothing. All of them completely understood. But you want to know why that worked out so well, why nobody was mad? Because I didn't come up with some sob story or I had a family emergency or something came up. Like, no, I was honest with them. I told them my situation. My birthday plans kind of got switched around. And even though it might have been inconvenient for some of them, like, I think you can look at that situation and, okay, I'm glad you were honest. Because if I had told them like I had a family emergency or just whatever the case, which we all know those service providers, that would have been a problem. Then they can get mad because it's like, why are you lying? At the end of the day, the way you make people feel matters. Your marketing could be bomb, your nails could be 10 out of 10, but if you don't make people feel good, why would they go to you? And I mean, just be yourself. Like, it's not like you have to put up a front. Literally just be yourself and people will see that and they'll like that. I'm so tired of the like negative stigma that service providers have, because there are service providers that will do that. They'll lie, they'll cancel last minute. And don't get me wrong, some of these clients were returning clients, so they know that, this doesn't really happen, but some of these clients were new clients, so this is their first impression of me. Like, that looks so bad. But situations like that honestly show you a lot about your clients as well. Like, those new clients were so understanding, like they were so amazing. Like, I just can't, like, when you're a genuine person, you attract genuine clients, and it's so beautiful. I'm so emotional. What do y'all think? Do y'all think there's like a boundary between, communicating with clients? How would y'all handle that situation?
Hey y'all, it's Kristen. I didn't intend on making a video today. I apologize. I am getting over a cold. But I just wanted to come and make a video and I got an interesting Instagram DM today. For those of you who don't know, I am a nail tech. I've been a licensed nail technician in the state of Washington for almost 5 years now. And I had someone, she's inquired about my services before, and she started DMing me and da-da-da-da. And so she was asking me about my pricing. And so, she was inquiring about what service she was inquiring about. And she then was asking me, oh, is that your price for this? And then art is extra. And I'm like, yes, that is my price. And she responded by saying that, her nail tech back where she's from charges, between, no more than $100 for a set of nails, and she does her thing. And I'm like, you know what? That is great. And I love that. I love that for her. And I love that you have that relationship with your nail tech, that she, charges you that price. But girl, inflation is inflating. Okay. And in the message, she literally said, I see your work, you're skilled, da 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 da. And the reason I'm sharing this story is because there's going to be people on this planet who don't want to pay what you're worth, who don't, whether you are a service provider, whether, and this goes, this doesn't go just for, services. This goes for life. This goes for life. There are going to be people on this planet that don't want to pay what you're worth, that don't want to treat you for your worth, that see your worth, that hope you don't see your worth. And to that, go find less. Go find less. And I remember at the beginning of my, nail career, I was desperate to have people sit in my chair. I wanted clients. And now that I am 5 years into this, and I'm in no way by any means, like, I still think of myself as a baby nail tech. I have still so much to learn. And I love that my career, that I will be forever, learning. I'll be forever growing. But I need this to say, don't ever sell yourself short. Again, there's people that are going to be out there that don't want to pay your worth, that want you to do, if you're a service provider like me, that want you to do services that you're like, no. And I messaged her back so politely, and I just said, my prices are my prices. You're welcome to shop around and look at other nail techs, because, again, with things being so expensive, you should absolutely shop around and find a nail tech that's for you. And maybe if I'm not for you, somebody else will be. But I am done. I'm past the point of begging people to sit in my chair. I'm so blessed to be where I am, to have cultivated the clients that I have. And I just keep manifesting and putting that energy out there to keep cultivating the clients, more clients that I want, and that are wonderful, and that, understand that I'm worth it. And that it just is so funny that people will still try and haggle you on price, whether it be for a service or for what you're worth. People may know your worth, but people don't want you to know your worth. And I'm making this video so people know your worth. Whether you are starting out in the service industry and you are, you're still learning and you're still growing, and you are, just wanting people to sit in your chair, so you can get your practice, get your experience, all of that. But especially when it comes to who you are as a human being, know that there's so many people out there that may see your worth, but hope that you don't see that. And to know that and to put that energy and to manifest that there will be people out there that are going to pay what you're worth, boo. And don't sweat the people that won't, because they are not a part of your journey and they're not a part of your story. And I'm so grateful to be at this point in my life, and it's still a forever healing journey, but to know my worth, whether that be in my business, in my craft, but me as a person. And so what do they say these days? If I'm too much, go find less. So remember, they're saying you're too much. Tell them to go find less. Okay, bye.
165. 165. How much? 65. But I thought they was gonna be free since the last set you didn't last me.
How they didn't last you? They last you 6 weeks. Well, it was 4 that you have to come back.
No, they last like 4.5 weeks. And I've seen a lot of people when they be posting the nails be lasting. They be like, this 6 weeks. I think it was like 4 weeks. Even a nail chipped.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to come back 6 weeks later and think that they're going to be lasting you.
Why not? Everybody else's nails last.
No, you're supposed to come every 4 weeks. If you don't come every 4 weeks, it's not going to... Like, I'm not going to be giving you a free set because you're taking so long to come back. That don't make any sense.
So what are we going to do? I mean, I like how you do my nails, but I don't feel like I should pay. Because the last ones didn't last.
They lasted you the way that they're supposed to, which is every 4 weeks you're supposed to come. Like, the maximum is 4 weeks. Anything more than that is too much. Like, you have to come back consistently. You're not coming back consistently.
So how long do I got to come back, though?
Every 4 weeks.
I don't know. I'm going to just pay for this one, right? But you're going to have to give me a discount on the next set. Because I don't feel like it was rightfully that I should have just paid for it. But I'm going to pay you for this one.
Okay.
Yeah, you still going to do my nails right? Because I love the nails.
Yeah, they're nice. They came out cute.
You think these going to last? How many weeks?
They're going to, like, if you come back in 4 weeks, just come back in 4 weeks. And then we can talk about, like, a discount and stuff like that, but...
See, you knew they was supposed to last.
They was not supposed to last.
I'm just saying, I'm not trying to be rude, but I feel like these should be free.
All right. So, you want to do a free set, and then what? Are you going to come back every 4 weeks? That's what you're trying to say?
Yeah, you can book me for every 4 weeks. Because, you know, the other ones, I feel like they should... I see everybody posting the videos, and they're like, oh, this is like 5 weeks worth, 6 weeks worth. You said it was 6 weeks, but I feel like the nail chips, I feel like...
I didn't see all that, but that's fine. If you just don't... Like, next time, just come. Make sure you book in 4 weeks, all right?
Okay, that's fine. You're not going to hate me, is you?
No, I'm not going to hate you.
Are you sure?
No,
I'll give you a tip.
No.
All right, guys, that's it, and that's all. Now, I don't know if that last one was a skip, but that really does happen. I've had that issue happen, so I wanted to include it here because people have their nerve, but, you know, we try to be nice and we try to be, you know, courteous to the clients. And I don't know who car keep beeping in the background, y'all, but I just want to make sure I thank you guys as always. Make sure you comment in the bottom. And, you know, if you guys have any of these experiences, or if you can see from the side of, you know, the nail techs and what they were talking about, be sure to share that below. And as always, guys, I want to thank you guys for always coming back, commenting, sharing your thoughts and all the good things. And until the next video, guys, bye.